So, guys, I just wanted to jump on here real quick because, frankly, I'm tired of typing in chats and social media posts about the Wise card. So, I came to Albania in May, and before I left, everyone said, "Get the Wise card, get the Wise card," because I'm also going to be traveling Europe. So, I said, "Okay, yeah, the Wise card works." I ordered my Wise card. At the time, I was in Wisconsin or North Carolina because I went to visit my family. Anyway, I was in one of the states. So I don't want that. I don't want you to get hung up on that. But I ordered my Wise card. My Wise card came. I said, great. I activated it. I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm good. Okay, so I leave the US and I come to Albania. I put money on the card too before I left. I put money on there. I come to Albania and that blue mark on there is because that might be the Wise logo and I don't want my video to get flagged. So if you see a little blue mark come on the screen, that's just me trying to keep from getting copyright flagged. Anyway, so I get to Albania and my Wise card did not work with the money. So now I'm scrambling trying to find other cards that work. My PayPal card also did not work. So you guys know I'm just freaking out now because I'm trying all these different cards and none of them worked. The one card, and I don't get paid for this, I'm not an influencer or any of that stuff. The one card that has worked everywhere I've been is the Cash App card. And that card I just had as a backup, just, in case I need to send money to my kids or they need to send money to me, however that was going to work. I had the Cash App card as a backup. But now the Cash App card is my go to. I used it in Italy, I use it here, and I just use it everywhere. It seems like I have heard people over in Southeast Asia, which is my next stop. I've heard people over there say, oh, we just use our Cash App card. So I'm hoping that will be my go to card. Also, my bank card tends to work everywhere except Albania. Well, not everywhere except I can put my card info up there if you guys want, and I can just, not my card info, but I can put when I went to the website to get my everyday card from my everyday bank in America to work, and it wouldn't work here. So now I'm here and I've tried 3 cards and none of them will work. Also, my credit card would not work here in Albania. I'm specifically talking about Albania now because I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'm gonna go visit Albania. Well, just be careful about the Wise card. And also, if you look here, it tells you. Now, guys, there's a caveat because some people say, "Oh, my Wise card works fine." Look at the screen. Look at where your Wise card was issued. Now you can find that from the back of your Wise card. Flip your Wise card over, and on the bottom, and I'm gonna put it here too because I put it earlier. But anyway, don't worry about that. The Wise card, if it was issued by Lead Bank, and I have an acronym in my mind a moniker in my mind that I use to tell people, lead bank leads to nowhere. So that's how you can tell the difference between the two. So the other one is CPSB or whatever, I don't know because my card didn't come from there. It's not my concern. But on the screenshots that I took, and those screenshots came directly from the Wise website. You can go look for yourself. Don't believe me, go look for yourself. And it tells you where your Wise card will and will not work. So it's not a panacea. It's not like, oh, just get the Wise card and just be off. Well, depending on where you're going, that's the big thing. So I don't want you to come to Albania or one of these other countries and start trying to use cards. And from what I understand, Albania, in a lot of the systems, the US and international systems, is still on the bad list from back when they had a dictator. Nobody ever updated it, whatever. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but that's what I was told. It's still like on the banned list from back in the day. And Albanians will always say that, yeah, we were on the banned list because we had a dictator and nobody wanted to really deal with us or our dictator for that matter, which, is understandable. So just to recap, you can get a Wise card I don't think you can control where it's issued from. So I think if I'm thinking correctly, mine was issued in North Carolina. Well, I was in North Carolina when I ordered it. It came to me on the back of it. I didn't even look because who cares? Not my concern. But when I got over to Albania and it wouldn't work, that's when I started doing my investigation, and that's when I found what I found here. So if your card, turn it over, look on the back. If it says it was issued by Lead Bank, it will not work in Albania, and it will not work in these other countries that I'm putting on the screen. So you can look at them for yourself. I don't want to read them off and have somebody mishear me and say, oh, she said it. Well, no, look for yourself. Also, the CFSB, the other card, doesn't work in certain countries. So I just wanted to put this out here and clear up this so people don't get halfway across the world and now they're scrambling trying to get cards that work. Also, there's some information out about Capital One and Discover. I'm not going to touch on that. Capital One and Discover, because they merged or whatever. So now people are getting to certain places and their Capital One and or Discover cards are not working. But that's a separate issue. Somebody else can speak on that. If somebody wants to speak on it, tag me in the video so I can put it on my channel. But yeah, that's I just kept trying to explain this and put this in screenshots and chats when people were like, oh, I just got here, my Wise card isn't working. And I just said, you know what, let me make a quick video. I think this video is about 5 minutes. You can skip to the chase. But thank you for listening. And if you have any other questions about being in Albania or where I'm traveling and stuff, put it in the chat and I'll gladly answer. Have a great day.